Hi Gemini, this is your monthly August tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my monthly readings. We have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll get you an advice for the whole month of August. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the month of August. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Star. We have the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with Justice and the Six of Pentacles. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or an Aquarius, or a Leo, or a Libra, or another Gemini. What's interesting is that we've got every single air sign on the table. We've got you, the Lovers, on the bottom of the deck. Then Justice is a Libra card. Then the Star is an Aquarius card, right? But we start off with the Hermits. The first card I came out, it could be a Virgo. You're dealing with Hermit. The Hermit is the personal Virgo card. Or the Hermit is all about this new person going within, doing some soul searching, doing a lot of thinking before they make their move towards you. For whatever reason. I can tell you one thing for sure is that this person is a thinker. And that will definitely resonate with you because Geminis are also thinkers, right? I know that because I'm a Gemini myself. Some of you may already know that. Anyway, so with the Hermit card, they're going to think it through. They're going to think about you. They're going to think about everything, right? And when they do come out of that Hermit mode, they will come towards you with the Page of Cups offer. The Page of Cups, this is them texting you, reaching out to you. If you go to the same gym, they will approach you there. Perhaps you're going to the same event at some point in August, and that's where they will kind of intercept you with that Page of Cups. To me personally, the Page of Cups is the nicest page out of all 4 pages. I don't mean to insult the other 3 pages, but the Page of Cups always talks about warm, fuzzy feelings, right? Flowers, them writing you poems and stuff like that. Then we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Star, right? The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. This is a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. They do want to win you over. Perhaps while they were in that Hermit mode, they came up with a strategy, right? Yeah, but their intention is to win you over. The Star, clarifying the Six of Wands, is the personal Aquarius card, or this is a wish come true. Perhaps they figured that, yeah, they kind of analyzed you, they thought about you, and they figured that everything you bring to the table put together is a wish come true for them. They always wanted somebody like you in their life, and now they have finally found you. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle, right? The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, right? We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. That is your personal cards, Gemini, unless you're dealing with another Gemini. But also, as some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted in multiple ways, even in the same spread. In my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between 2 people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life, right? And that goes very nicely together with the Star, the wish come true card. So perhaps they've, like I said, thought about it, analyzed it, and they figured that you are the love of their life. You are their wish come true, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with Justice and the Six of Pentacles. The Sun is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But the Sun is also a card of clarity. So again, for the 6th time, they're going to be crystal clear what you mean to them, all right? Besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This card always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. Justice, the next card over, is the personal Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. Justice could be karma, but karma could be, in the simplest terms, both negative and positive. So in this case, this is definitely positive karma. You're getting what you deserve, and they're getting what they deserve, right? Justice could be the legal system, you know, and what I mean by that, it could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel, or it could be a person who's got the authority to officiate weddings. Justice is also a card of balance, right? Because you see how Justice is holding up scales in one of the hands. The Six of Pentacles, the next card over, always reminds me of a Justice or a Libra as well, right? Because the person standing up, standing in the middle, is also holding up scales, just like the person in the Justice card. So it is going to be all about balance. It's all about equal give and take. This person thinks of you as their partner for life, hence the Lovers card, hence all the other cards. And hopefully, Gemini, you feel the same way towards them. But kind of, something is telling me you will, because I don't see any cards of you resisting this. I don't see any cards you dragging your feet. No, this looks, this feels kind of smooth, right? The only kind of fast card we have on the table is the Wheel of Fortune. But the Wheel of Fortune doesn't have to represent speed, right? Everything else is like a smooth transition. Right? You're not being rushed into anything, but at the same time, nobody's dragging their feet. It's like the two of you will find this pace that both of you are going to be comfortable at, and that's the pace you're going to be moving forward with, right? Look at this. We got six major arcana cards, right? These are amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. I think you definitely have something coming up with this person. I think this person is in your life. I think they're going to stay. They're here to stay, Gemini. All right. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple or maybe 3 more spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Hangman. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Lovers, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, you've got a choice to make, or you will have a choice to make in August, and it's going to stress the heck out of you. That's what this spread is about. And I tried clarifying that Nine of Swords in the middle, and it's still giving me a card of a choice. So you will clearly have a choice to make. Right? The first card I came out, the Queen of Swords, that would be you. The Lovers right next to the deck is also your card, Gemini, unless you're also dealing with another Gemini. You know, that happens. I know one couple, both of them are Gemini. Anyway, but if you want to stay general, then the Lovers is a card of a choice. And since this is your major arcana card, I think you're going to be the one who is in charge of making this choice, right? The Nine of Swords in the middle, the Nine of Swords, this is you kind of stressed out about it. The Two of Wands is the reason why you're stressed out. This is also a card of a choice. The Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, you've guessed it. It is a card of a choice. And the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Hangman. The Hangman is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So, yeah, you'll be sitting in this energy for a while, unfortunately. Right? But at the same time, that means you're not going to be really rushed into it. You'll have time to think about it since the Hangman is here. Because like I said, Hangman is stagnation. So, I don't even know what to tell you, Gemini. Ask around, do your research, wait and see what happens. You know, but I'm sure you already knew that. I'm sure you already knew that. So hopefully you can make an educated decision, an educated choice. Right? I don't know what you're choosing. Hopefully it's something good. Perhaps you're choosing between 2 new houses that you want to move into, and you're both of those new houses are good, and you're kind of like going back and forth. So yeah, ask for help. Communication is always key. That's what I usually say. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this month. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Wands clarified by Temperance. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Fool. And we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or actually any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We also got a lot of water on the table. Here's the deal, Gemini. You will have a chance with this person. You will probably run into this person at some kind of a party, event, gathering, concert, show. Or perhaps you know they're going to be going there, and they will know you're going to be going to that same event. And that's where you'll have a chance to reconnect. Most of you will reconnect one-on-one, if you know what I mean. Okay? And what you do after that is up to you. Okay? So yeah, the 501s, the first card that came out is a card of a fight, right? It's classified by Temperance. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or Temperance is all about healing, right? So you will have a chance to kind of bury the hatchet with the Temperance card and remember the good times, so to speak. The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a party, event, gathering, show, whatever. This is where you'll be seeing each other. And again, I don't know if that's going to be intentional or unintentional. It'll be different for all of you. So when the two of you are at that event, your eyes will meet. And here comes the Two of Cups, right? After that 501s. You will instantly remember the good times the two of you had together with the Two of Cups. You'll remember that the two of you at some point in the past were in love. You'll remember that the two of you at some point in the past were on the same page and felt the same way towards one another with that Two of Cups. So the feelings are still there. Here comes the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Fool. This is the two of you going back home together. If you decide to do so, right? The Ace of Wands is all about getting busy behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. The Eight of Wands is the two of you leaving that party and going there, going back. And the Fool, this is you playing around. Also, with the Fool card, you can have a brand spanking new beginning after the two of you get together. Whatever you decide that night or the following day, whatever you decide to do. With the Fool card, also, you may have to let go of what happened between the two of you in the past. Or it could just be that one last time that the two of you are spending together, if you know what I mean. That's how I see this reading right here, Gemini. You will definitely have a chance. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini. In the month of August, we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Gemini. Well, you better start sharpening that sword of yours. Not literally, not literally. Words are our best weapons. In August, you're going to be ready to conquer. You're going to be ready to basically get anybody out of your way. And I feel sorry for those of you who stand in your way, because you're going to be very determined and very decisive. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, the first card that came out, that would be you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Your card is clarified by the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory, success, recognition. Right? The Five of Wands in the middle is a card of competition or a card of fight. The Ace of Swords right next to it belongs to you. You see how the Queen of Swords is holding up a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. Again, this is decisiveness and determination. The Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that's your energy. It's, first of all, it's the fastest knight out of all four knights. And out of all four knights, that's the knight that tends to get into fights. Right? You see how that person is charging ahead. They've got their sword out, which is exactly the same sword as the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So you got your sword out in every single card. And the person in the Knight of Swords is just ready to conquer, right? And nothing can stand in your way. The only word of advice for you I have, Gemini, is just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it, because karma has a funny thing about it. It may come back and bite you in the butt, right? It may come back and bite you in the butt. Yeah, but you're ready to conquer. You're ready to just do whatever is necessary to win. It could be applying for a new job, or perhaps you're up for a promotion and you're going to make sure you're the one who gets chosen. If you run your own business, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you in August, Gemini. But be careful. Don't overdo it. Alright? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Gemini, for the whole month of August. We have the Four of Cups, we have the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That is one interesting advice, Gemini, I gotta be honest with you. I don't see these that often. Don't be afraid to cut people out of your life who are trying to cloud your judgment. Somebody who is not completely honest with you, somebody who is not telling you the whole story, you know, those types of people. Also be very intuitive, because it kind of feels like you'll have either one or even more people trying to get you involved in something that you will later regret getting yourself involved in, right? The Four of Cups, the first card I came out, is a card of a rejection. The High Priestess, the next card over, it could be your own intuition, right? But the High Priestess could also be about something hidden, something you're not aware of. So don't be afraid to check and recheck. If somebody wants you to sign something, make sure you give it to a lawyer first. Don't jump into anything right away. Check and recheck. The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that card could play out in so many different ways. But together with all the other cards here, this is somebody deliberately trying to cloud your judgment, not telling you the whole story, or trying to get you to pay attention to something else rather than what you're actually supposed to pay attention to, right? So with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords, don't be afraid to cut those people out. Just shut them down. The Ace of Swords belongs to you, right? You're either a king or a queen of swords. That's your sword. It's the sword of, this is the Ace of Truth. This is you together with the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This is you basically cutting people out of your life, shutting them down, right? Don't be afraid of that. That's one interesting advice, but that's what I have for you, Gemini, right? So be very intuitive, check and recheck, and don't be afraid to cut BS people out of your life. Plain and simple. Alright, so hopefully that makes sense. And that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing August.